Yo, my people, them Cfc Realistblue back with another video, and it's another Chelsea news stream, man. Or Chelsea live stream, Cfc Realistblue live stream, where I'll be talking about some news, as well as gonna be talking about what Chelsea's 11 should be against West Ham this weekend. So that's what I'll be doing this video. Maybe it will be a long 1 hour, maybe a 2 hour stream, maybe. Just gonna talk about the Estevao Willian news, because this recent news has come out and this is what has been stated. So plans have already been made to hand Estevao Willian. Plans have already been made to hand Estevao Willian regular game time at Stamford Bridge. During the 25-26 campaign, Estevao made it clear to Chelsea that he wants to be deployed in the number 10 role when he arrives. That was reported by Ben Jacobs and Danny Rust. Yeah, man, that is the news. Once I do this change, the man will hook it up. But that is the news. And Estevao Willian, hey man, he is a special talent. As man can see, let me just get some Estevao Willian highlights up so we can watch. Estevao Willian, he is the future. Serious wonder kid. Bare comparisons in regards to Neymar Jr. And even what man showed the other day. Just look at this. Even look at this now. So Estevao. So look at this now. This is Estevao Willian. This is what he has done so far and why he's getting held as the next best thing to come out of Brazil. And it's for he's equaled Neymar's goals and assists in the Brasileiro at 17 years old. And these are the stats. Estevao Willian in 2024 has 9 goals and 7 assists. Neymar in 2009 had 10 goals and 6 assists. That right there is just proof that Estevao is a serious talent. Not even guys like Endrick, who scored for Real Madrid yesterday in his Champions League debut, had these numbers in the Brasileiro. And for him to be doing this at 17 years old, Estevao is really the future. And remember, 12 months from now, he will be a Chelsea player. And as I've already stated in the news that I covered, he wants to be a regular player for Chelsea. And he will get regular game time at Stamford Bridge next summer. And not even just that, but even look at this news now. Not even this news, just this what's the thing called? Just this video of his performance. Like, he is a serious talent. Serious talent. Let me just get this up for you guys. Come on. Yeah, connection on this is slow as hell. I'll be real, man. It's difficult trying to play this video whilst trying to do the share screen at the same time. But yeah, Estevao Willian, he is a serious baller. And I can't wait to see him play at Stamford Bridge next summer or next season. So hopefully nothing goes wrong in terms of his development at Palmeiras, where he's exceeding every expectation. And everyone at Chelsea is happy with his development. That was what was reported in other news as well. No, not that one. So this is just the other news that was reported earlier this week in regards to Estevao Willian. So Estevao Willian is special. This is what they think at Chelsea, and that's why they invested important money in him. The value of the player is growing, and they wait for him in 2025. They are closely monitoring all his performances. Estevao Willian can play on the wing and can play as a number 10. This is what Chelsea feel. Part of the add-ons in the contract of Willian Estevao to Chelsea are for the performances of Willian Estevao at Palmeiras this season. So every goal and assist is more money Chelsea have to pay to Palmeiras. Chelsea are very happy with his development. So as you can already see, man like Estevao Willian is the future. And you can't even forget, even though we're talking there about Estevao Willian, we cannot be forgetting about Kendry Pies as well. Kendry Pies, serious ballers and serious guys who are some of the youngest players to ever play for their national teams. Kendry Pies being the youngest ever Ecuadorian player and the youngest ever goal scorer, as well as Estevao Willian. He is Brazil's, I believe it's their second youngest ever appearance maker for Brazil. And the things that he's doing at Palmeiras right now, like literally in the Brasileiro, they compare him to Neymar. And that's Neymar's stats from 2009. You got a guy 15 years later is pulling off numbers to what Neymar was doing. And we all know how great Neymar is and what he achieved in football. He might not have won a Ballon d'Or or a World Cup, but he is a player that won basically everything there is to win at club level, scoring numerous goals, getting numerous assists, whether that's for Barcelona or PSG. If Estevao can reach them levels there, especially at Chelsea and in the best league in the world, the Premier League, that's going to take Brazil football to a whole nother level. And Brazil are literally crying out for a superstar right now, because over the last couple of years, or since the last time they ever won the World Cup, the club have been on a decline. The only other chance where they came close to winning a World Cup, or people thought that they were actually viable favourites, was the last World Cup in Brazil, 2014. Brazil got literally humbled. And they did it in a match where they didn't even have Neymar. Thiago Silva was suspended as well. But ever since then, if they don't have Neymar, they don't have anyone to call upon. They don't have anyone that's really lighting the light, or that's shining the light and paving the way for Brazil football to be back as the number one. And that's what Estevao Willian can do. Man like Vinicius Jr., he is a very great talent. There's a lot of the young Brazilian players that are very good talents. We have to just bear in mind Brazil as a nation, in terms of what that yellow jersey means, as what it once used to be feared. No one fears the Brazil team no more. No one fears the Brazil team. People will be putting England above Brazil winning a World Cup. Will put France above winning a World Cup. Even Portugal. If you was looking back 15 or 20 years ago, to hear all three of these nations were more favourites than Brazil to win the World Cup, that's blasphemous. But that is the reality we're living in. And hopefully Estevao Willian, he can bring back the good times for Brazil in the future. And hopefully does the same thing for Chelsea. That is the hope and prayer for every single Chelsea fan. And like I've been saying, man cannot wait to see Estevao Willian play. Man can't wait to see Estevao Willian play for Chelsea next summer. It's going to be a very interesting summer, but man, he's going to be here as well as Kendry Pies. So we're going to get another injection of some attacking talent. Not like we really need it, even though we have Christopher Nkunku, Mark Gu, Noni Madueke, Cole Palmer, Nicholas Jackson, as well as Christopher Nkunku. How can I forget Nkunku? Maybe I might have already said him. But yeah, we have so much attacking talent. Kendry Pies and Estevao Willian will both be added next summer. And maybe with some other guys. How can I forget Pedro Neto and João Felix? That's just how stacked we are in the attack. But we already have a great attack. If we add Estevao Willian, it's just going to be great. But to know that he wants to play as a number 10, what is that going to mean for guys like Nkunku or Cole Palmer? Because with all the hype there is around Estevao, it's going to be quite wild if he has a good performance, a very good performance, and he doesn't start regularly. What is it going to mean for Cole Palmer, Christopher Nkunku? Will these guys, we have to be getting, well, not necessarily Cole Palmer, but Christopher Nkunku. Will this guy have to be sold at some point? I hope not. But with so much attacking talent, not everyone's always going to stay here. And I can't even forget that I didn't even mention Mudryk as well. I forgot to mention Mudryk and all of our attackers. Like, we literally have so much attackers. Man can forget so quickly about all the attackers that man has just because we have so many. But there is more on the way. And Estevao Willian is one of them coming in 25-26 season. So can't wait to see him. That is just the news update in regards to Estevao. If you guys want to let me know your thoughts and opinions on this Estevao Willian news, feel free to let me know in the comments. Because he is a serious boy and I cannot wait to see him at Chelsea. My G. My G. Which one? I'm just fine. Man, like Keith, love for that. Estevao is the future star, man. Cannot wait to see him at Chelsea. How excited are you that he will be a Chelsea player in 12 months' time? I'm very excited. We haven't had a great Brazilian at Chelsea in a long time. That's very true. We haven't had a great Brazilian at Chelsea in a long time. Last Chelsea players that we've had that are Brazilian that went on to do good things for us. Talk about Willian, former Premier League winner, two-time Premier League winner, won everything there is to win at Chelsea, apart from a Champions League. Can't forget a man like David Luiz as well. He literally helped us win our first ever Champions League. He's won everything there is to win at Chelsea. Have to big him up. And can't forget about Oscar, even though he left Chelsea at such a young age. Bro, he literally should have stayed longer, but the impact he left, who can forget his goal against Juventus as well? Who can forget his goal against Juventus on his debut? Man literally got the ball, just done the Cruyff turn, went around the player, the ball spun, and just finessed and packed. Man like Gianluigi Buffon to score that goal against him, it's insane. But yeah, guys like Willian, Oscar, W. Luiz, they have been great Brazilians, but it's been a while since we've had a Brazilian. Diego Costa, you could class as a Brazilian, but he chose to play for Spain. So it's been a minute since we've had some Brazilians in this team and very good ones. Estevao Willian will be the next one up and can't wait to see him play. Next, summer. Also, David Washington, who plays for the Chelsea under 23s. He recently scored a hat-trick as well. He is Brazilian as well, but we have to see what happens with his development because we have so many young players as well. Will he ever get a chance in the first team? Man, don't know. We'll have to just wait and see, innit? To just wait and see. But now I'm going to turn over to the next topic, in which what is Chelsea's 11 should be versus um versus West Ham. So this is what I think the Chelsea 11 should be against West Ham on the weekend. This is what I think the Chelsea 11 should be. Sanchez in goal, right back Malo Gusto, centre backs Wesley Fofana, Levi Colwill. Left back, Mark Correa. In midfield, I'd go for Caicedo, Romeo Lavia. Then on the right, I'd go with Noni Madueke. In cam, Cole Palmer. On the left, Jadon Sancho. And up top, Christopher Nkunku. I know it might be quite harsh that I take Nicholas Jackson out of the starting 11, but Nkunku needs to play more. With a team against West Ham who have physical players, I feel like Nkunku will be more suited to this kind of game. Also, have to talk about what's guy's name? Enzo Fernandez. He didn't play our last match, and he is training. He has been in training, as you would have seen in one of my recent videos, that he has returned to training. So he will be in contention to play and start against West Ham. But I would prefer to see Lavia in his position because those guys are kind of like similar players, even though Enzo probably is a better passer in my opinion. But with the way Lavia is and Caicedo, like I feel like those two would be more equipped to deal with the midfield that West Ham have because they got some big midfielders. Can't even forget about what's guy's name, Souček. And they have other good players in their team as well. Like, just off the top of my head, what was West Ham's last starting 11 in the last match that they played? I don't even know what result that they had as well. Their last match. Don't forget I'm gonna do the watch along on Saturday as well at 11:45. So make sure to join the watch along. Yeah, they got guys like Alvarez and Gualdo Rodriguez in their midfield. So, but also there are other players that they have in midfield like Souček. It'll be an interesting match, but like I said, West Ham have a lot of height, a lot of physicality. That's why I don't think Enzo would be more reliable in this game. Who knows? Maybe even Ronaldo Vega could start. Who knows? But I personally would go with Caicedo and Lavia because Caicedo, he has the energy, can bomb up and down. Lavia has the passing range. I can build up from the back. Very, very good, as we saw against Manchester City at the start of the season. Lavia, he might not start. I wouldn't necessarily blame Maresco if he doesn't start, but I just wish that he would because it's been a minute since we've seen him. And he needs to get some game time, man. He needs to. He's been out for so long and not getting consistent football. It's really jarring. So hopefully, hopefully he can just have a decent game and can start. But that is what my 11 would be against West Ham on the weekend. I'd have Sanchez in goal, right back Malo Gusto, Wesley Fofana, Levi Cole as the centre backs, left back Cucurella, midfield Caicedo, Lavia, on the right Madueke, and number 10 Cole Palmer on the left, Jadon Sancho, up top Christopher Nkunku. Sancho, he definitely deserves to be the left winger because Pedro Neto hasn't been doing that well, in my opinion, on the left. Joao Felix moves better through the centre, and Maresca has played him more often than not through the centre more time. So that's the reason why I think Sancho would probably start because he had a good amount of training with Maresca before our recent game against Bournemouth. There has now been a whole, 6-day, 7-day rest period. So in my opinion, I think Sancho will definitely start. He deserves it as well. And I think Nkunku will start as well. There's been a lot of questions surrounding him and Nicholas Jackson, whoever should start. And if we're going to be honest, Nkunku, he is a better finisher. He probably is the best finisher in our team, which is why I've been saying, like, he's literally one of our best attackers. And if we're going to be honest, last season, everyone was hoping that Nkunku would get fitter sooner rather than later. But due to the ascendancy of Cole Palmer and how great of a season he had, we now have him, but Nkunku is still experienced. and he's entering the prime years of his career. I believe that he should start in the next match, but we're gonna have to wait and see. Maresca has a lot of decisions on his hands because we have a stacked midfield and attack. The defense pretty much picks itself at this point in time. If Reece James is fit, he'd be starting, but if it's not him, then it's Gusto. Fofana and Colwill are the starters for the Premier League in the starting 11. And everyone knows Cucurella would start more often than not because we don't necessarily have another left back. Ben Shaw is there, but he doesn't fit Maresca's plans. And even though he has been integrated back into the starting 11, into team training, this doesn't necessarily mean that he will get any chances, especially in the Premier League. Maybe in the Carabao Cup, maybe in the FA Cup, who knows? But or maybe even in the Conference League. But in the Premier League, I find it hard to believe that he will get game time, Ben Shaw. So I have to just wait and see. And like I said, the midfield picks itself. Lavia, Caicedo, that's a good partnership in my opinion. Then in our attack, Madueke, Palmer, Sancho, and then Kunku. The team is lacking a little bit of, not lacking the most height. It's not lacking a lot of height, but these are the things that will happen as long as we control the game and don't allow West Ham to counter attack us or hit us on the break. And that will be calm because in their more time their attack, they got guys like Paqueta, Jared Bowen, as well as Kudus, and then up top Mikel Antonio. They have a serious quality in the attack, and we need to watch out for that because West Ham are no pushovers. This time last year, we had already played them, and we lost 3-1 at the London Stadium. We cannot afford to lose again because not only just to not repeat last season's result, but just for us to move higher up the table. Arsenal play Manchester City this weekend. So if they lose, then we could go on level points with them. If Liverpool lose their match, we could go above them. So, well gone, Junior. Big you up for the comment. But yeah, other than that, this is what my 11 would probably be. Forever and always up to Chelsea, man. But yeah, that's what my 11 would be. Let me know what your 11 would be for our game against. Let me know what your 11 would be for our game against Crystal Palace. I said Crystal Palace, West Ham. Really played Crystal Palace. Let me know your 11s for our game against West Ham on Saturday. What would your 11 be? I'm just happy to know that at least Gusto is back. We cannot be putting, what's the guy's name? Disasi as right back again, fam. And then appreciate the views, love for the support on the channel. And So Keith says Sancho, Gusto, Fofana, Cole. Oh, you even forgot the left back. Caicedo, Enzo, Sancho, Neto, Palmer, Jackson. Fair enough. I would think that you would have put Cucurella as your left back, most likely, but that's a good team. Obviously, there would be no Noni Madueke in your lineup, but yeah, Neto coming off the right hand side would be better than coming off the left, in my opinion. Palmer, man said Jackson. Fair enough. Jackson has had a decent season so far. 2 goals, 1 assist, but I don't think I would start him. I wouldn't start him in this game, personally speaking, but you have to just wait and see. This is going to be Maresca's decision anyway, but just hope that the team does well. Because if we didn't make our substitutes last game and just kept Jackson on the pitch, then we probably wouldn't have won that match because then Kunku created that goal himself, and he's the only person in the team that would move like that in that situation, in my opinion. Like, to just be like, move. I am going to win this game. That's how he does his thing. Whereas Nicholas Jackson, he's a very good link-up player. But bro isn't necessarily the best finisher. He needs to work on his finishing. So yeah. But that's still a good 11. I hope. If you any other person wants to let me know their thoughts and opinions on anything, feel free to let me know. I am now going to put something on to watch because man will be here for at least like another half an hour or so, or hour and a half. Probably an hour and a half until 5 o'clock. I'll be here for, most likely. But again, love for the support. Appreciate the views. Road to 10K subscribers, man. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Damn, man. I appreciate the views, love for the support on the channel, my people, damn. Let me know what your starting 11 would be against West Ham. This is my starting 11, what I would do against West Ham. I want you guys to let me know your thoughts and opinions on who would you play. Let me just go toilet right quick and I'm coming back. But let me know your starting 11 in the comments. I'll come back and review. So Sanchez, Gusto, Cole. Need to finish off your 11, bro. 2 seconds though, I'm coming back. Leave your 11s in the chat. More stuff. Vote on the poll if you think Estevao Willian will be a success at Chelsea. Let me know your starting 11, what it would be against West Ham on the weekend. I'm just going to toilet quick. I'll be back. Man is back. Man is back. Good back. I don't know how people put out their Chelsea 11s. Say less, man. Let me know what your Chelsea 11 would be. What would be your Chelsea 11? What would be your Chelsea side versus West Ham? So there's a Q&A there. Let me know what your Chelsea side would be versus West Ham, man. That is mine right there. Let me know yours down below. What this guy has to say about Chelsea, man. Oh, Sonia Bombastor had a Chelsea press conference to do. Let me see what. Let me see what this person was saying before. He's had a video about why Chelsea. Where is it again? Why people should fear Chelsea. Let me check this. Where is this one? No. Let me know what your start 11 would be. Hold on. Where is it, bro? Tuesday. Chelsea. Okay, the football library done this. Let me hear this.
Managers. However, now it appears that Chelsea are.
Chelsea
have endured a turbulent 2 years with the 22-23 and 23-24 seasons, seeing them higher and part ways with 5 managers. However, now it appears that Chelsea are one step closer to being the legendary team that won the Premier League trophy back-to-back in the 2004-05 and 2005-06 seasons. They have hired Italian tactician Enzo Maresca, who won the championship last season with Leicester City, and have made a couple of interesting signings. They've signed young striker Mark Yu, midfielder Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall, hybrid left-back Renato Vega, centre-back Tosin Adarabioyo, and goalkeeper Philip Jorgensen, as well as Pedro Neto and now João Felix, the explosive winger. Their expensive signings, Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo, seem more comfortable. Ruthless forward Christopher Nkunku, holding midfielder Romeo Lavia, centre-back Wesley Fofana, and club captain Reece James are all back from injuries and are getting fitter and will get some minutes soon. Also, their talisman Cole Palmer has made a name for himself in the last 12 months for both England and his club side. Chelsea are closer to being a top side again. But are they still missing one or two more pieces of the puzzle? Well, that remains to be seen. Even the legendary manager Pep Guardiola, who has now surpassed Sir Alex Ferguson's record of winning 3 consecutive Premier League titles by winning 4, can't predict when Chelsea will be back. But he is certain that Maresca will succeed. He will have success. I don't know how long, but he will have it, Guardiola said in an interview when he was asked about Enzo Maresca. Guardiola has always tipped Maresca to greatness. Back in 2021, he said he believes the Italian tactician will be an incredible manager, just like Mikel Arteta. That's high praise from Guardiola for Maresca, who was then relatively unknown. When it comes to being a coach, Maresca's experience is mixed. He was impressive as...
Let me know what your starting 11 would be versus West Ham. This is my starting 11. Let me know your starting 11 in the Q&A or put it in the chat.
Their elite development squad and won their first ever Premier League 2 title. After his success with City, he went to Parma, who played in Serie B in the 2021-22 season. The Parma spell ended in a disaster as they sacked him on the 23rd of November 2021, just 14 games into the season. The Italian tactician failed to transmit his ideas into the new squad as the owners had made a splash in the transfer market and expected instant results. After that forgettable Parma spell, Maresca returned to Man City as one of Pep Guardiola's assistant managers, replacing Juanma Lillo, who became manager of Al Sadd for the 2022-23 season. Maresca was part of the managerial team that led City to the treble that season. After his second success with City, newly relegated Leicester City signed him as their new head coach, and he led them to a dominating season in the Championship, where he nearly broke the 100-point barrier in the 23-24 season. With his victory, Maresca became the target of Premier League teams, but Chelsea got his signature first after they shockingly parted ways with Mauricio Pochettino. Maresca didn't arrive at Chelsea with much fanfare. There's a big skepticism on whether he'd be able to translate his ideas to the club and also deal with Chelsea's enormous squad, which now included more signings. Chelsea signed Dewsbury-Hall, who made 14 assists and created 20 big chances for Leicester when Maresca was the coach. Then they signed a hybrid left-back and centre-back in Renato Vega, got Tosin Adarabioyo on a free, and also signed another goalkeeper, Philip Jorgensen. These transfers are considered key to how Maresca will want to play, and we'll get into how they fit into the squad a bit later on. With the new transfers coming in, Maresca showed a type of ruthlessness that caused ripples in the Chelsea fan base. He left some players behind who he is deemed not to be in his plan. One of them, for example, was academy graduate Trevor Chalobah. Chelsea have since begun their pre-season with a new style of play, which is a radical shift from how they played under Pochettino. Chelsea have transitioned from what many have described as chaos ball under Poch to a more settled positional play under Maresca. 100%. The Italian tactician draws heavily from Pep Guardiola's idea of how football should be played. The most important is positional play and strategy. For a coach, it's important to have the mentality of a chess player. Develop a plan, study counter moves, choose the arrangement of the pieces, Maresca told Gazzetta dello Sport. Maresca usually approaches a match in a 4-3-3 formation. However, that formation transforms into a 3-2-5 while his players are on the ball, just like how City play. Maresca's system has the fullbacks inverting into central midfield and then the two centre midfielders driving forward so they can have more players in attack. With this, Maresca had 61.6% possession on average at Leicester. Off the ball, Maresca loves his team to try to win the ball high up the pitch, especially in dangerous positions. Win the ball back, he instructs his team to fall back. This wouldn't be the first time Chelsea would go for a coach that prioritised possession football. They tried it with Graham Potter, and that ended poorly.
But he was better suited.
Squad and wasn't ruthless. Also, the players weren't suited to how he wanted to play. Things have changed a lot since then. Maresca has quickly identified the players he wants to work with, and they all suit how he wants to play. Those who can't have been put on the transfer market. Two of these being Chelsea Academy graduate Conor Gallagher, who signed for Atletico Madrid, and centre-back Trevor Chalobah, who joined Crystal Palace on loan. Chelsea are stacked in these two positions, so they can deem some players surplus to requirements. Chelsea have Axel Disasi, Levi Colwill, Tosin Adarabioyo, Wesley Fofana, and Benoit Badiashile, who are the kind of defenders that fit Maresca's build-up from the back. Still, there are some kinks to work out, with Badiashile seeming to have some confidence issues that need addressing. So far, Adarabioyo has looked solid in pre-season, with Levi Colwill also showing why Chelsea are refusing to let him go. Then there is Malo Gusto, who's been tested in the left-back role and has shown great aptitude to invert from there. While Maresca has more or less revealed Chilwell hasn't fit in how the team will play yet, new signing Vega and Euro 2024 champion Marc Cucurella especially have shown great ability to invert. Does this mean this is the end of Chilwell's journey at Chelsea? In midfield, Chelsea have Enzo Fernandez, who has a long pass completion rate of 71.6% and is expected to be at the core of Maresca's system due to his passing range. The midfielder, who had a mixed 23-24 season, as he didn't really fit in Pochettino's style, will have a new lease of life under Maresca. Although there is the matter of where exactly Enzo would fit in. Would he play deep, where his long passing range abilities would be fully utilised, or would he be part of the eights bounding forward? Maybe there'll be tactical tweaks to accommodate Enzo, as Romeo Lavia is a player who can also play the holding midfielder role for Chelsea. He and Enzo could rotate for that holding midfield position, as they're both excellent on the ball, although injuries didn't allow Lavia to have any significant contribution to the team in the 23-24 season. Maresca is familiar with Lavia from his City days, and it'll be interesting to see how he'll make it work between Lavia and Enzo. Caicedo is also an option for the holding midfield role, and he played there for Chelsea in the 23-24 season. However, with the energy the midfielder has, Maresca would most likely view him as an 8 and would love to pair him with the energetic and equally productive Dewsbury Hall, who was crucial to how Leicester played in their dominating run to the championship title. But there are other midfield options for Chelsea. There's Christopher Nkunku. It sounds strange, but with how Chelsea have options forward with Mark Gui and Nicholas Jackson, Nkunku doesn't see himself as a striker, but a player that plays behind one. So Nkunku could drop to a midfield position where he could utilise his vision and his ability to score from range. Also, Maresca has shown that he can be quite the teacher. He developed an older Jamie Vardy, good to see you back, Jamie, to become more rounded and could achieve the same with Nicholas Jackson and Gui. Apart from the strikers, players that will benefit from Maresca's teaching are wingers Mudryk and Madueke, who have some refinement to add to their game. Madueke fits well with Maresca's ideas of how wingers should operate. He likes his wingers to play high and wide and approach opposition defenders for one-on-ones. He likes his wingers to carry the ball, and this is an area Madueke excels in. Madueke was one of the best wingers for progressive ball carrying in the past year. Like Madrid, he needs to work on his end product, and once that clicks for the two, Chelsea could be even more devastating.
100%.
Speaking of devastating, Chelsea have quite the devastating player in Cole Palmer, who has shown
100%.
ruthlessness for Chelsea in front of goal. The forward had an incredible first season for Chelsea with 27 goals and 15 assists. He's expected to be given more of the same this season, but the burden to produce assists and score may not be on him as much this season due to how Chelsea will play and the likes of Nkunku, who's now fit. These two, combined with Neto and João Felix, could be a troublesome front four for the rest of the Premier League. Chelsea are
That's highly unlikely we'll see all the four of them right now.
Even in the goalkeeper area, they have many goalkeepers, with Philip Jorgensen, who had 6 clean sheets and made 143 saves for Villarreal in La Liga 2023-24 season. His saves are more than any other goalkeeper in the Spanish league. The athletic goalkeeper caught 29 crosses and made 16 punched clearances. His shot stopping is good, but Chelsea are signing Jorgensen for more than just his shot.
That's what a guy called Football Library, that was his video. It's a decent video. And Chelsea are getting closer to having one of the best teams. We just need to add more pedigree, and that only happens once seasons change. So by the end of the season, we could be looking at a potential Chelsea team that's one of the best 4 teams in the Premier League. Last season, our aim was to get higher than what we finished the season before, finishing 12th. We was able to finish 6th. That gave us the pedigree to have guys like Cole Palmer and basically just him who have an outstanding season to prove that Chelsea have one of the best players in the league at this point in time. Now it's about not just having him, but adding more guys. And Nkunku's fit. And as long as he stays fit for the majority of the season, he will be someone that gets a lot of goals and assists and someone that people in the Premier League will be able to say is one of the best players. Levi Colwill, Levi Colwill, he is someone that could be one of the best defenders in the Premier League by the end of this season. Us Chelsea fans will big him up, but in everyone's eyes, he's not viewed as one of the best centre-backs. But things can change in just one season. All it takes is just to have one good season, and things can change, man. You never know what could happen. So that's Levi Colwill. Wesley Fofana, a lot of people know that he's been a good defender, especially from his Leicester days. But it's about him staying fit. He was injured all season last season. Now it's time for him to be fit. And hopefully by the end of the season can be regarded as one of the best centre-backs in the Premier League. Because more than anything, our defence needs the most work. We need to have a very good defence. We need to have just less goals conceded. Because last season we conceded a record-breaking 65 or 66 goals in the Premier League, which is insanity. That's what happens when we have chaos football under Mauricio Pochettino, where we're only a transition team. Under Maresca, we're not just a transition team. Yes, we can be good in transition, but we're good at building up the play, finding our players, passing the ball around, and then scoring those goals, not just giving it to Cole Palmer, then we'll be like, oh yeah, let's see what he can do. That's what we saw last season, majority of it. Whereas now we've got so many different attackers, and Maresca's system doesn't just pivot towards just one player. A lot of our players can get the best out of him. Whether that's Gusto, Colwill, Fofana, Cucurella, Lavia, Caicedo, or Enzo. Whether that's Sancho, Mudryk on the left, Neto, Madueke on the right, or João Felix, or Cole Palmer, Christopher Nkunku in the middle, or Magu, or Nicholas Jackson as the striker up top. So yeah, man. it's going to be an interesting season, and we just have to hope and pray that by the end of it, Chelsea are one of the best teams in the Premier League, because that's what we all want. As Chelsea fans, that's what we want. See our team get back to being one of the best teams in the Premier League. So that's just what we're hoping for. This guy, why are you being so loud, bro? This guy is killing me. You're killing me, Ams. But yeah, my people, then please leave your Chelsea XIs versus West Ham in the comments, or leave it in the Q&A. I will be reviewing them. Let me know yours. I've already reviewed Keith Lee's starting 11. Drew needs to finish his, and yeah, anyone else, let me know in the comments or in the Q&A what your starting 11 for our game against West Ham would be. But yeah, man. But yeah, man. Now, man's gonna be active here for like at least like another hour. I'll be listening to some videos to see what be happening at Chelsea right now.
What's up, guys?
We'll see what man. Let's just wait and see what this is saying. FIFA comes out tomorrow. Man's gonna be start to do a series where man does FIFA FC 25 career mode as well. So I'll be doing some career mode for FC 25 this coming season. So whether that's tomorrow or if it's a thing where we do it on like a Monday or Tuesday, but I'll be doing FC 25 career mode. That is what man will be doing. Man plays a lot of FIFA. But if you guys want me to do other FC 24 content, make sure to check out my other channel at Realist Shads, where I will be streaming some FIFA content, whether that's pack openings or just me playing the game. So that is on a second channel, the Realist Shads channel. So make sure check that out, or follow me on Twitch. But yeah, you guys let me know your starting 11 for the Chelsea versus West Ham, or just let me know any thoughts and opinions that you have in the comments. Let me know. If not, man is just here watching this video. You gotta let me know what you're saying. Appreciate your views. Love for the support on the channel. Let me know what your starting 11 would be for our game against West Ham. This is my starting 11, what it would be. Let me know yours down below. Oh, this. So Drew said Sanchez, Gusto, Fofana, Coro, Cucurella, Enzo and Caicedo, Sancho, Neto, Palmer, and Nkunku. Interesting. Guys would rather see Neto, see what he can do on the right hand side. That's fair. Sanchez gonna be the goalkeeper regardless. Gusto needs to happen. It needs to happen. It needs to happen still. Gusto needs to play right back. Then centre backs Fofana and Coro. That's gonna be the centre back pairing, unless Tosin plays. Cucurella is gonna be the left back. We don't necessarily have another left back that's gonna be playing anyway. So then, unless Ronaldo Vega plays there, but that's highly unlikely. He only starts there in the Conference League. And then you have Enzo and Caicedo. I don't mind that still. And then you have Sancho, Neto, Palmer, and Nkunku in the attacking third. I like that still. Sancho on the left, Neto on the right, Palmer and Cam and Nkunku up top. That's a very interesting starting 11 still, especially the attack. Man would gladly take that. Man would gladly take that attack still. I would gladly take that attack. That's a good 11. The Panthers, yeah.
I would just do these to unlock the rest of the SBCs. So you do your first ones, and of course, off the back of this, you're going to go a whole bunch of bronze players. Do yourself a favor when you're opening these bronze packs. Do not use a particular nation or two in the easy SBC. So this one here just requires 2 common bronze players, right? The reason why, let me set this sort by rating low to high. I choose England as my nation because I want lots of English players for when it matters. I would probably also choose maybe like China, India, and Saudi Arabia to also keep, and then just use everything else. Because that way I've got 4 nations constantly in my club that's really going to help me when the game says something like 2 players from the same league, or 2 players from the same nation, or 2 players from the same club, which can be quite tricky. So go and finish yourself off as quick as you can.
You guys let me know what your starting 11 would be. Let me know what your starting 11 would be for Chelsea versus West Ham. Let me know in the comment section below. I'll be here just reviewing them. I'll be here live for at least another hour.
Centimeters. You don't have to put 3 centimeters in there. You just need 3 common bronzes. So don't go and waste again. Don't go and waste your centimeters or other players. Don't get rid of the players that you really know that you don't want and won't need for other SBCs. And then once you've finished it, like I have here, you'll get yourself another bronze pack. We're also going to get ourselves a 2 players pack, which might well be worth going to open because you just never know if you get something out of it. You also get a silver pack, which is just a regular silver pack. These can be handy. They've got some really nice kits in them. They won't be tradable. But if you're looking for a specific player, ooh, look at that, that was quite nice. If you're looking for a specific player to evolve over the year, you know, I want every player from Arsenal. Silvers and some bronzes. I'm going to have to go and get them one way or another. These silver options are very, very nice. We're going to get ourselves an Argentine from Bundesliga, probably from Bayer Leverkusen. Probably going to be
Gracias.
Right? You should have a reasonably high rate card, 81 or 82. Ooh,
We'll see.
84 rated. That's quite nice for a foundations pack.
FIFA's coming out at 12 o'clock. Man's going to be playing that, boy.
things that gave you value. Worry much about these. I would let these just kind of more amount in return for your time. To make maintenance for managers, for managers, welcome back. For 3 managers. Brother manager things here as well.
Let me know what your starting 11 would be for Chelsea versus West Ham.
Also earning they should just do like a point here or there or a cat style. Not a bet that you will just do over time anyway for a little return. What you want to focus on
Now for the support, make sure to vote on the poll if you think Estevao Willian will be a success. Leave your start 11 for Chelsea versus West Ham in the Q&A section. Now for the support on the channel. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's still working. What the hell is this thing? Love for the support. Love for the support on the channel. Vote on the poll if you think Estevao Willian will be a success or not. Or leave your starting 11s for the Chelsea versus West Ham game on the weekend. Let me know in the Q&A. If not, that is my starting 11, what I would pick for West Ham. Love for the support on the channel. Love for the support. $84 million. That's insane. $100K, but fair enough. Untradeable. You think Chelsea win on Saturday? Of course, I think Chelsea will win on Saturday. Man, definitely going to think Chelsea will win on Saturday. Why have West Ham even been on so far in the Premier League this season? West Ham right now, they are 14th. They have 4 points from 4 games, winning 1, drawing 1, and losing 2. They have played. Who have they played so far in the season? They have played Fulham, City, Palace, and Aston Villa. So not necessarily an easy start for them. Villa, I would expect them to be close to finishing the Champions League. Crystal Palace, not so much. Man City, yep. So Man City, Fulham 1-1. It's going to be interesting to see what they can do against us. We just better not lose. Last season, we lost at the London Stadium. So we better not lose this weekend, fam. On God. We better not lose. But yeah, I do think we will win on Saturday. If I was to say a score prediction, I think maybe a 2-1 Chelsea win or maybe 1-0. I think it will be a close game. I love for the views, love for the support on the channel. Appreciate the likes, the comments. Mm. We'll go to somewhere else. But I thought they'd put it to another position. Now for the support, let me know what your starting 11 would be for Chelsea versus West Ham on the weekend. Or vote on the poll if you think Estevao Willian will be a success. Love for the support on the channel. I'll be live here for another 40 minutes, so feel free to tell me your starting 11 for the Chelsea versus West Ham game. Or vote on the poll if you think Estevao Willian will be a success. If you want to ask me any questions, let me know in the comment section below. If not, then it is what it is. I appreciate your views. Love for the likes. Just let me know on anything that I've just said. If not, then I'll be here for another 40 minutes. Then I'll call it a day for today. And tomorrow, there will be another video. Obviously, it's for the Chelsea versus West Ham preview. Then it will be the watch along on Saturday. Then it will be another watch along on Saturday. Love for your support on the channel. Appreciate your views. It helps the channel a lot, man.
After you've done that, guys, it's actually about goals and assists. And we already have access to guys that I would pick with Bible, Focus Loan, Go Loan as well is very nice. All very good. Got an okay backline through your lots of easily. Or battle or against a friend boards. Do not for loan players, you will not enjoy it. Of course, you will just end up ruining their way to be way better served for you.
Okay. Love for your support on the channel, man. Yeah. Love for your support on the channel, man. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Oh my days, Spurs are so terrible as well. Appreciate the views, man. I'll be live here for another 35 minutes, so feel free to let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Unlucky. 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 That's one now. Wow. Love for your support on the channel. Lucky. No new questions or anything. Oh man. Wow, how can you do that? Wow. Love for your support on the channel. It was Pete, man. I'll be here for another half an hour, people. Come on, he's doing something. That doesn't make any sense, man. Sure. Mhm. Couldn't believe it. You doing, man? Let's have another 25 minutes, everyone. Love for the views. Appreciate it. You're right, Nana. And now you can push. I'm here. And now you can come in.
You knew it was me.
I could hear you from outside when you sports on calling. Sorry, I'm just doing a live stream. You okay?
Yeah.
How was swimming?
Good.
What saying? How would you practice today?
Soon. So am I just done swimming?
No, I'm saying, but during the swimming lesson, we do front stroke, breath stroke, back stroke.
Done butterfly.
You're on butterfly.
Yeah. When it was dolphin, it was like dolphin, dolphin, butterfly.
Mhm.
When it goes and back down and up. And also am I done forwards and backs.
Okay, well that's good. How was school?
Good.
What did you do at school today? PE, of course.
I done PE.
Yeah. What did you do for PE?
We done 2 games and that's it.
What 2 games?
Chaos tag and ice cream.
What game is ice cream?
So ice cream is the middle is ice cream, then the one part is ice, one part is cream.
Okay. So then how does the game work? How does someone win the game?
So if you're not on the right one,
Mhm.
or if you want to rocks, you're out. I'm afraid. But if you pass the blue line, yeah, you're out.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you had fun. What lesson did you have in school?
We had technology.
Technology. DT is what? Design technology.
Yeah.
DT. You call it?
Am I done DT today, Dad?
What's that about you?
DT.
You done DT today?
Yeah.
Design technology?
Yeah.
What did you do in DT?
He was finding about the electric system.
Okay. What did you find about what you talk about in the electric system?
So we done word search.
Mhm.
Yeah, of that, and we also wrote what was design
Okay.
I see your teeth. Your tooth is grown, coming back.
Let me see that and then. Yeah, come back a lot.
Look.
Yeah, take your time. Is that one wobbling now?
Yeah.
Within the next 5 or 6 weeks should be calm. Man.
I'm on my tea. Listen, all of that you do on the bus on the way down to Asda. I'm on my tea cooking and much.
Yeah, just like ours.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing to do other than say hi and then we're heading off. Naya, listen to me. We ain't got time for all of this.
And now listen to your dad.
Every time we go home, it's some whole battle just to settle it down. And then we still got to go Asda on the way.
mash up the Uber man them because either you get in the cab and they face it, or they keep cancelling on you and shit, or flipping. You get on the bus with some of these people and you just feel disgusted, get cramp up and that. I'm like, big man, what am I dealing with all of this for? Like, you know, crap this over now. You get me?
Yeah, I hear it, man.
Everything good now?
Yeah, come. It's another day. It's another day still. Your team's playing today in the Champions League. A good question. I'm not 100% sure, but it's not. I don't think it's a difficult game for you. You know, got Man City on Sunday, so.
That's normally when everything starts to break down. Run goes up against him and then shit starts.
Not necessarily. You guys normally play them later on in the season, so in the last couple of years haven't played them this early. No, you played them like I don't necessarily recall the times you did play them, but you didn't play them within the first 5 weeks of the Premier League season, that's for sure. So to be able to see it won't be as detrimental. But you don't have Odegaard in it, so he's out for until Christmas. That's your captain. One of your best players, bro. Tough, man. But yeah. I'm gonna be here for another 15 minutes, man. You lot, let me know what you're saying.
You ready? Yes, he's saying one. You ready? He said, bye bye to your uncle then. And I said, bye to you, Colin.
No.
You never said bye bye to uncle. You never said bye bye.
Bye, Nana. Bye bye, Nana. Oh.
Yeah.
I love you.
Don't.
Yeah, I'm safe, okay?
Okay.
Alright.
That's all. I'm not chilling for the night.
Pardon?
I'm chilling for the night.
Bye, Nana. Just kidding. No. Uh-huh. Love for your support. I'll be here for another 10 minutes, man. This is a count. 10 more minutes, everyone. Bye, Nana. Okay, but then what? Doesn't even make sense, bro. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, hot demand, man. Hot demand. Doesn't even make sense, man. Oh, Oh God, bro. Fair enough. Man's here for another 5 minutes, then I'm gonna be cutting, man. Oh, mama. But I'll be back tomorrow to do a young live stream. And then there'll be a video, or maybe I'll just do the video tomorrow. Because I'm going to swim and doing that exercise tomorrow. But we'll see, man. We shall see. Love for the views, love for the support. That he isn't getting sold. Sanchez, Fofana, Tosin, Kovo, Caicedo. What? Bro. Who's the left back in this situation? That's literally 10 players. Oh, but yeah, that's not even an 11, bro. But I personally, I doubt Vega's gonna play. Sancho, Palmer, Neto, and Kunku. I think we'll see that. Oh shoot! The thing's gonna die. My thing's gonna die. So it's gonna be the end of the stream because this connection is soon gonna die. So I'd like to thank you all for your support because my thing is flagging soon gonna die. But yeah, thank you for your support. I will be back again tomorrow, maybe for like